Hello, Andrea Lindahl here from Lexeby Communications. Quick tip today on LinkedIn. I want to go through a quick advanced search with you. So when you log into your LinkedIn account, this is your home page. This is the page that you log into. This is also where your stream is, all your connections, all the things that they're sharing with you and saying with you. Always recommend that you take a few minutes to go through and engage with some of these people. That's how you really start making some new connections. But today we're just going to have a look at advanced search, which is up in here next to the search area. This is when we are looking for specific people that we want to reach out to and become connected with. So in this case, I am going to look for people who I know could be a potential customer based on what I know about my quote unquote perfect customer. So I simply click on advanced and out flies this wonderful search area. So there's lots of different fields that you can use. I think it's pretty clear here. Keywords. So if I'm looking for somebody, one of my favorite customers, I do work with a lot of different industries with my job, but one of my favorite customers is definitely a few manufacturers that I work with in the sports world. So I might put in a keyword sports. Now, in this case, I'm looking for new people to reach out to and connect with. So I don't know their names. If you did know somebody's name and their title and their company because you were looking for somebody specific to reach out to, well, then that's where you would use that area. Somebody affiliated with a school, that would be for a different purpose than what we're doing here today. Location. Now, I'm going to look for people in Canada today. And, I generally reach out to people only throughout North America because those are the people that I know I will do business with. If you had a postal code, that'd be great too. In this second column here, this is where you can narrow the search down a little bit more. So, for example, my relationship. First connections are people that I'm already connected to. So if I was looking for somebody I know is one of my connections, then I would choose first connections to find that particular person. In my case today, I'm looking for new people to connect with that are potential customers for my business. So I'm going to look for people that are second connections. Second connections are connections of my first connections. And that always sounds so confusing. All right. These are the people that I can connect with because there's an affiliation. Group members would be the other relationship that I would be interested in finding people. Group members, of course, are people in groups that you belong to. So they may have seen something that you've written or something like that. Third, and everyone else. If you want to select that, that's more for if you want to do an InMail. And as we know, with the free account, InMails, I think we only get a couple, and you'd have to upgrade to the premium account in order to get more InMails, or I believe you can pay for them at some point as well. So I'm not going to reach out to third party, or everyone else, simply because I know that there's people in this area that I can connect with to grow my network. Right? Location, I can actually add a city. A city or a country. I can define it to wherever I want. In this case, I'm really looking for people in Canada. I've already selected that, so I'm not going to bother with the location. Current company. Now this could be if you're reaching out to somebody that you know works somewhere. So for example, if I knew that I was looking for somebody to connect with at, let's say, Wholesale Sport Outfitters, you can see how when I start typing things in, I get a list. And look, there's Wholesale Sports Outfitters, Outdoor Outfitters. So I could actually define it to look for people at that particular company. I don't want to. I'm looking for people. I'm looking for a broad search here. Industry, same thing. I have all kinds of different industries that I can choose from. In this case, though, again, I'm just looking for people in the sporting industry. So I'm just going to click on sporting goods. I could click on sports too, but I'm just going to keep it to sporting goods. Past company, if I knew the company used to be called something, that's when I would use that. School, that's for, again, a different search. Unless I was looking to connect with people affiliated with a school, then I might use that. Profile language, the more languages you have, the better I think it is. Nonprofit interests, so that's looking to, if you actually want to serve on a board, or you're looking for some kind of nonprofit because that's, perhaps that's your perfect client, then that's when you would use that area. Now in our third column here, here's our groups area. So of course, as we know, people in groups that we are affiliated with as well are great people to reach out to. So we can choose a group. This is the actual list of groups that I belong to, so I could choose one of those. I'm not going to in this case. Now, after groups, when you get into all of this area, you must have the premium account to use these areas. All right, you can upgrade to access right there. I've had the premium account. I had it for about a year. I just didn't find I was using this area. So I went back to a free one for a while. Once I have chosen all of the things that I'm looking for, and in this case, you can see it's a very broad search, I simply click search. And this is some of the results. So you can see that David Carlson right here has a shared connection to me. So he's likely a very good person to connect to because he'll see. Same with Jordan Smith here. All of these, I've got 2 shared connections with her, and so on. So you can go down the list and choose who might be your perfect client, all right? President at Millard's Source for Sports. Well, what I would do in this case is I might take Mallard's Source for Sports and actually do a search on the company and check it out and see if that's a place that might be looking for somebody like me doing social media. Perhaps they need a new website, and I might connect to them and reach out on that level. Now, again, when you are doing connections, this is a pretty, quote unquote cold call way to do it. So make sure you put in that personal note and make sure you're reaching out to people with a purpose. That's today's tip. I am Andrea Lindell with Lexibee Communications. If you'd like to learn anything more about LinkedIn, well, you can always check me out, lexibee.com. Have a great day.